The Omicron COVID variant is out, and in this video, you'll learn how it may affect 5 travel companies, which is Carnival Cruise, American Airlines, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Uber, and Southwest Airlines. We'll quickly take a look at these stocks, give you an update, and see where they're headed for the future. As always, Mo will show you how to trade these stocks at a quicker pace, especially if they get quickly blasted by a COVID variant like Omicron. Paul and Mo will provide a mindset and an outlook for investing in companies like this moving forward, especially if the road's going to be choppy. But first, why should you watch this video? I bring your questions about travel, this new COVID variant, to a couple guys who own and operate over $100 million in real estate, businesses, and stocks, and they'll help us and they'll guide us through the process of possibly investing or avoiding these companies. Paul, what do you think about what's going on out there?
All right, Seth, thank you. First off, guys, please follow us on Instagram, Everything Money Investing. And also follow our 3 personal accounts because we do share some nice photos and things like that.
Beth says by doing so, you can learn more about who we are as real people, that we're just real people, you know. It's nice, Paul. I follow you.
Yeah, all it basically says about me is I love dogs way too much.
That's true. That's good for you. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so 5 travel stocks. So, guys, I'm an owner of Carnival Cruise Line. I do not own American. I do not own Norwegian. I do not own Uber, and I've owned LUV. Actually, LUV was one of the first companies we did on this channel, and I bought it at 25 on the nose, and I was hoping to myself, okay, if it goes down to 20, I'll buy more, 15, I'll buy more, and it shot up to 50 really quick, and I think I lost them on a $47 covered call last year. I don't even know where it's at right now. Where is LUV right now?
I got it right here, baby. LUV.
So, guys, the idea here is, oh, wow. Oh, 44. I thought it was 35. I was excited. Guys, the deal with travel stocks right now, this new Omicron variant has come out, and I can't wait till people blow going, he doesn't know the name.
He doesn't know the name of the virus. Why are we
yeah,
watching this guy? He's being sarcastic, people.
There's talk of shutdown again. I don't know how real that talk is. Biden came out yesterday and said that we should be concerned but not be alarmist about it.
He said there will be no lockdowns.
He did say that.
That was the official statement from the White House.
There will be no lockdowns. I didn't think there was going to be a lockdown. And the reason being, I think we all learned our, it was funny. I was talking to Lisa this weekend going, you remember how we just drive around and there was like nobody on the road and you weren't allowed to, it was just,
it's like Walking Dead.
I was thinking about that.
It was incredible.
I was thinking about that when I went out last Friday when I was driving in Fairlawn.
Yeah.
It's a very busy area where we live and it was packed. But remember, you could just turn left wherever you wanted to. It was wonderful.
It was no rules. I think I murdered somebody and nobody ever found out.
I heard about that.
Yeah, you heard about that? Well, I guess some people did find out.
Well, you put it on your Instagram, which you can follow Paul at Instagram.
It was a story that disappeared.
You know, cruise lines have been recovering.
Of course.
And I mean, is this another fear-mongering thing to get us all scared of the world, Paul, or what do you think?
Well, maybe it is. Carnival, the issue I have with Carnival is they've issued a lot more stock than I expected them to. Do I still think it's a buy at 17? I personally do. I have puts on them at $15 and $12.50. I just don't, I just worry about if it does go long. Like they already shut down. Didn't the U.S. already say nobody can come in from South Africa?
Mm-hmm,
Guys,
right.
Keep in mind, I literally ask these questions on when we make these videos because I really don't pay attention. To me, my goal is there are a million data points out there that can say good or bad for any sort of company or anything like that. I focus on the fundamentals. And if I buy a good company, I think Carnival Cruise Line is a good company. I think they're the best cruise line, at the time, the least amount of debt. I believed in them the most. So I believe in them long term. I'm okay with that. There's a million reasons to buy them and not buy them on a daily basis. I get rid of all the noise and focus on the fundamentals of the business. Uber, love Uber. I use it. I sometimes get an Uber just to tell the guy, just go down the street. I think Uber is great, but it's just insanely overpriced.
Yes.
It's insanely overpriced.
Do they even make money?
No,
they don't make money.
Yeah, $72 billion company with no income.
Sick.
American Airlines. I fly American Airlines all the time. Guess what? I just don't, I prefer LUV over all the airlines. I prefer Southwest in terms of their financials. Apart from last year, I did a whole video. Go look at our past videos on Southwest, how much I love them, attributing $834 million loss write-off because of the 737 MAX issues. But all of these are travel companies. All of these affect in some way. To me, the only one I'm 1,000,000% avoiding is Uber because it's just valuation is just insane. So let's go look at Uber here. Let's just pull up Uber in our exclusive software. So we go to our pillars. Let's go to our pillars tab just to skip right to it. Not enough data. So guys, one thing I want you guys to know is I look for companies that have a lot of data. I want to see a track record. If there's not a long track record, like let's say, for example, I'm a baseball player. I just started playing baseball sophomore year of high school. I have a killer season. Are you going to give me a $30 million a year contract? Why would you? I have 1 year of track record. It was in high school. That's the way I view companies. I'd rather go pay, who just signed yesterday to a $375 million deal?
Scherzer.
No. The 10-year.
Corey Seager.
Is that who it was? He signed a 10-year, $375 or $335 million deal. They didn't give it to him in high school. How old is he? 27? He's 27 or
Probably.
so. They waited till he proved himself in high school, in the minors, in the majors, and then they gave him a massive contract, right? That's what I always say about companies too. There's nothing here. By the way, I'm actually surprised Uber's revenue isn't much higher. 8 billion, 12.2, I got it. There's a shutdown here, 11.1 to 15. But in 4 years, it's not even doubled? Okay, let's look at their profit. Oh boy, they actually made a profit their first year, it says, then lost a lot of money. Let's look at their shares outstanding. Actually, it's not as bad. So they aren't diluting their owners as much as I would have thought. But the point is, so far, we look at this company, and let's look at the main page, the metrics. It's a $72 billion company. Seth, what other companies can you buy for $72 billion that actually make money? This one doesn't even have free cash flow. It lost $1.5 billion in free cash flow. Yes, they are growing. But remember, guys, people tend to value growth way more than they should. And here at this channel, we're trying to teach a process. And my process is growth is one of the most important parts in our stock analyzer tool. This is the tool we use to get the value for a company. The very first line assumption is revenue growth. The most important part is revenue growth. Why? Because the companies are going to grow. And if a company's growing faster than other companies, you should give it a higher multiple. You should be willing to pay more. But that growth won't last forever. It never lasts forever. You cannot find me a company that's growing 30% a year for more than 10 or 15 years at a time. Mm-hmm. It's just really difficult. I shouldn't say that, but the whole point is, even a company that has grown 30% a year for 20 years, it's not going to grow like that for the next 20 years. It's just way too difficult. So what do we have here? We have 5 travel stocks that are being beaten down right now, maybe because of what's going on. I'd still encourage you, if you want to bet on travel, go find an ETF.
Yep.
Jets, maybe. That could be an ETF you look at. Or there's other ETFs. That's what I like about ETFs. If you have a sector play, go look at the sector. Buy an ETF that makes a sector play. Why deal with the individual companies and figure out if you believe in the sector going forward that's selling for a massive discount, go buy a sector. Let's look up Jets real quick. So I'm going to go to Y charts here.
$20 right now.
Actually, Jets, we'll have it in our software here. So we go to our main page, go to the 8 pillars tab. When you're a jet all the way. Look at this massive fall in Jets. So if you'd sat there and said, listen, it's the shutdown here. I believe in airlines, but I'm scared to touch them. I don't know which one to buy. That's what you do. And it got as low as 10 to 15 bucks a share.
11.25.
And now it's currently at
$20.
$20. You just doubled your money.
And it went up to 30 at one point.
Yeah. Is it still a time to buy? I don't know. Maybe it is. I mean, look at this big drop that's happened in the last 3 months.
Yeah, look at that.
3 month, not even 3 month drop. Look at the 1 month drop. Holy cow. This looks like 25 bucks all the way down to 20. That's a 20% drop. It doesn't sound like a lot. That's a 20% drop in a matter of 3 weeks. So this is how we teach this process here. There's a way to make money in everything. Mo is going to talk here shortly about how you use the charts to make money regardless of what the stock is and the fundamentals are, right? So I look at this saying, guys, these 5 companies could very well be great companies. I don't think all of them are great financial companies, but I've always focused on CCL and LUV. Those are my picks. I don't own any LUV right now, but I do think there's still some track record. There's still some runway for LUV. See what I did there?
If you're interested in getting this data, if you're drawn to these numbers and this investing style, Paul will tell you how to grab it right now.
All right, thanks, Seth. So guys, we created the software because our users kept requesting, how do we do our own research without waiting for you to make your own videos? So we spent lots of money, created the software. You get everything you already saw in the video. You get all of this content right here, which includes 30 years of financial data, access to Seth, Mo, and I. You get it all on your mobile phone. This entire website, everything you've seen on your mobile phone. You get the stock analyzer tool. You get real estate calculator, retirement calculator, all the extra additions. You get our 8-pillar portfolio, exclusive daily content, 2 or 3 videos a day from Seth Moe and I on separate topics. But most importantly, guys, you get access to over 6,000 people are current active users of our software. They're in a chat that's very organized with multiple rooms about different topics. You can talk to them about all your investment ideas, tell them your ideas. They give you feedback. You have actual discussions because most of the people are like you out there who didn't have others to talk to about investing. Now you do. This is wonderful. It's only 90 cents per day. Less than a cup of coffee, guys. 90 cents a day. If you can increase your returns by 1 or 2% a year or decrease your losses by 1 or 2% a year, this will lead to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in extra wealth when you retire. 90 cents a day, guys. 2 ways to sign up. Everythingmoney.com or Patreon. The benefit of everythingmoney.com is you get no sales tax charged to you yet because we're not big enough. So sign up, you get access to the minutes, 90 cents per day.
And Mo, it seems like there's money that can be made with some of this chaos out there. I'd be eager to see what you're doing on the charts over there in the Bid and Ask Nation.
Which one do you want to look at, Seth?
Well, you know, I mean, maybe Jets is the play with the airlines.
Let's look at Jets. So right now, let's pull up a long-term chart because if you're getting into an ETF, it moves at a slower pace. So that gives you an opportunity to kind of sit in it a little bit longer. So let's see what happened here. We came up through the sweet spot, and it started to do this little bit of a rollover right here. And this is why we wait for confirmation with engulfing candlesticks. So right now, let's take a look. We are sitting at probably some sort of resistance line or support line, I should say. Let's see. Yeah, so we're sitting at kind of a support level. It's not very strong, but if this thing rolls over and starts to go down, why not short this? You can absolutely short this. And then after that, wait until the short is over and it swings back up and go and grab it long. Because, guys, we don't talk about anything. When it comes to charts, you're just looking for patterns. But let's be honest here. This is airlines. Airlines are not going away. So short it down, take advantage of the short-term chaos, and then it's going to turn back up. Airlines are going to be okay. So run that back up, and this is a great stock to put on a watch list. Why don't we look at CCL from a day trading perspective? Because this moves around a lot. It's down 4% right now alone. Yesterday, it was down in the morning. You could have come in here yesterday morning if you knew how to short on a 15-minute chart, got in under 20%, and you could have ran this thing from 10 o'clock until just before noon, and you would have made this entire bit right here. And you actually could have got a little bit in the afternoon. So there's different rules for different charts, but there are ways to play these charts. You can even go in there and play Uber. You can swing trade Uber and make great trades and make a lot of money. So if you want to learn how to trade and learn these rules, come and join me in the Bid and Ask Nation. You'll get access to the Trading 101 series, which is all the videos that are going to teach you these rules. The Employed Trader series. 6 stocks that we go through every single day from a long-term and swing trading perspective. Exclusive monthly seminars, one of which I'm doing this Saturday at 9:30 in the morning, and a Bid and Ask Discord community of 900 people. Come and learn with us.
That's our take on these travel stocks and the variant that's approaching. We'll keep you updated. We like that they're going down, and if they come into our sweet spot again, we'll let you know. That's our take. Fondle thumbs up. Keep watching more videos. It's a language we're speaking, and we're happy to have you along for the ride. See you next video.